Yeah.
If you remember, I came in here and it was the first visit that you told me, well, Brent, you're going to walk out of here and feel a lot better, to which I did not believe at all.
I know, you thought I was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I said, well,
it's snake oil.
I'm already in here, so it can't hurt to try.
Now, and how long ago was that?
That was a year, is that 2 years ago?
It's almost 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was 2 years in this past winter.
Right.
Yeah.
So I came in here with probably little expectation that anything, would happen.
Yeah.
I want to temper my expectations, so I'll be disappointed.
Yep.
And you said, you'll be sleeping in your bed tonight, Brent. And lo and behold, after that visit, I went home and slept in my bed for the first time in 3 months. After one visit.
One visit.
Which then I wanted to tell everybody, like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
and
you need it. Oh yeah.
And you did. You told about your friends at your church with your men's group and stuff like that.
And it worked.
Yeah. But then the big thing was I want to say it was a few months after we started, or maybe it was again, I'd have to look at the timeline, but it was a few months later, you were planning on a trip. And I can't remember where you went.
So it was a backpacking trip.
It was a backpacking trip. And you go from a guy who's like, can't even like sleep in his own bed and move and dress himself, to now you're going on.
But what was sad is that I love backpacking, and I had written that off as a dream in my life because I thought, I'll never be able to sleep on the ground again and actually get up and walk, right? Because you're like, all right, I guess I'll check that dream off my list.
Yeah.
And was it 6 months of seeing you, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. It was like 4. I was thinking it was 4 to 6 months.
64-mile backpacking trip
64.
And
64 miles.
Yeah, I was able to sleep on the ground. Never had a back pain. It's one of those things I never thought I'd see again in my life.
Yeah.
And so now I realize that treating the body right and getting the right treatment, I can do anything.
Yeah. And we also employed a couple of different other things. So not only was I adjusting you, but we were also
EMTT.
We were using this
critical
technology here, which was really good on breaking up a lot of that fascia. And like, tell us a little bit about like what that first felt like, and like what the experience was, and then like what you really gained. Because again, your story I think is really a hugely transformational story.
That's a good question, because that's a while back. But I remember also thinking, all right.
Well, you're still doing the technology, so
now this guy's proven that I can trust you. So if you tell me, hey, this EMTT is going to help, I went in with different expectations this time. Like, okay, if what he just did in that room that didn't feel like anything made a difference. Yeah. And so it felt, a lot like a deep tissue massage, but it again just gave me this drastic amount of relief from pain, almost the first visit. But I think it's the continuity that's made the difference. Because just one time is not enough.
One and done is never. And I always say that with anything. It's like you don't go to the gym and just go pump iron and be like, I'm swell, and then it's good to go. You don't have your beach body. You got.
But people want that one and done. Like they'll say, well, Brent, if I go see your chiropractor, I'll probably have to go back for additional visits and it'll be a lifelong thing. I say, it's a change of lifestyle. It's a change of practice. It will be ongoing. It won't be every week. Yeah. It's not like it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, but it is a commitment to having a different lifestyle.
And I appreciate you for taking that on and understanding that it is a commitment, because anytime you want a lasting, effect, it does take consistency and it takes that time. Because again, when are we going to stop eating well? When are you going to stop exercising if those things are important to you?
Yeah. That's right.
You're probably not, and the same thing here. It's like once you've had an injury and you recognize what's working to help facilitate keeping your body in a healthy state, then that's why we encourage, doing those, these well checks, whether it's monthly or whatever that looks like, or every couple of weeks, to keep you in the game. Because again, life is going to keep throwing you bumps and bruises, and our body is a dynamic thing. And you're a perfect example of using your body the way it was, created, and the way God gave you to do that. And again, going off and running a half marathon this past weekend, again, I only got props to you for doing that, man.
I'd say, you're a great example of someone who got my body back to where I could use it to do the right things. Yeah. Right? Because I was at a point where I couldn't even do the right things to take care of my body. Yeah.
And that's so common with so many folks. Yeah. So that's why I love your story. And again, thanks for sharing. Yeah. And thanks for being willing to come in here and talk with us. Yeah, no, I'm happy to be part of the journey and see what's going to still come with possibilities, because we can still do more.
That's right.
And keep seeing your body improve. So I love it, man.
All right. And Bella's the best. Did you get that on video?